So today, lads, is the first game from the Indiana Fever versus the Dallas Wings. I will say this, this is one of these things where I feel like this game will mean more to fans than it will to one of these two teams. And this game will mean a lot more to the Dallas Wings and the Indiana Fever. If we remember last year, wow, August the 12th was the Wings' second last win of the season. This game right here, the last time these two teams played was one of the weirdest games. So, for the Wings, Paige was horrific. She was absolutely shockingly bad. And if you're looking at it, the play-by-play, the Dallas Wings were so far ahead. So, like, if you look at the fourth quarter, to start the fourth quarter, the Dallas Wings went up 14 points. Sorry, they went up 17 points with 6 minutes to go after Heinz Allen hit a three. And after that, it was just the Dallas Wings stinking it up and the Indiana Fever pulling it back to a 1-point game. And Kelsey Mitchell missed the game winner. Like, it is one of the craziest things ever. And not only that, I do remember when Paige missed the shot. Fever taking a timeout when they really should have just ran in an open layup. I do remember that one. They really should have just ran in an open layup to win the game. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter. Because that was when we were like, oh, are the Fever at this stage, because the Fever were getting close to 500, it was like, oh, are the Fever trying to tank it their way out of the playoffs? Clearly they weren't. But it was such a bad decision that's what ended up happening. But there has been only one game where Caitlin Clark has played Paige Bueckers, and it was this game right here. The 13th of July one, where the Indiana Fever were up 30 going into the fourth, and garbage time Beckers cooked them. Like, you see, the Indiana Fever are up. They're up 20. Well, they got back to 20. But, like, it was a near 30-point game at one stage. And then Paige, I just remember Paige absolutely just cooking in the fourth quarter. Paige giving them the business to get to her 20 points. But, yeah, this is a funny one. I remember at the end of this game where everyone was like, oh, look at the stats. Paige Bueckers shot 60% from the field. She had 21 points versus Caitlin Clark only having 14 points. It's like, dude, we all watched the game. Caitlin Clark stole the ball, 5 steals. Got 5 steals, fucking 13 assists, and then basically got pulled. It was like she played 24 minutes. They pulled her. They won the game by so much. They played down to 16 minutes. But I will say, from this game right here, the one time they played against each other, this was a Caitlin Clark just masterclass. Absolute masterclass. Kelsey Mitchell running the floor. And Natasha Howard, 18 points on open layups. It was a demolition. And as a whole for the game, I don't think we're going to see that type of intensity, especially from the Indiana Fever. I do feel like the Dallas Wings are going to come in and try to win this game. I personally do believe that. I think the Dallas Wings are going to try to win this game, whereas I don't necessarily think the Indiana Fever are. The Fever missing Aaliyah Boston. By the looks of things, I think the Dallas Wings are missing a whack, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're missing a whack. They're missing Jess Shepard, maybe? Yeah, Jess Shepard still hasn't come back. They're missing a Rike, and they're missing a whack. So they are missing 3 of their kind of rotation. So my expectation is that they're probably going to start Paige, AZ, and Siegrist. Paige, AZ, Siegrist, Alana Smith, and fuck it, they might start Grace Berger. Like, that's the name I said. Did they start Grace Berger when they beat the Fever? They did, in fact, start Grace Berger, who was nearly a team high +7, which is hilarious. She was only 1 off being a team high in the game. Oh, no, sorry, that's the wrong player. She was nearly a team low -2. That makes more sense. I was like, she didn't have 20. No, she had a solid 2 of everything. But, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to see what way the Dallas Wings show out. like how many minutes Paige plays, because like I don't think the Indiana Fever are going to play Caitlin that many minutes. Like Caitlin are missing, or the Fever are missing Caitlin. The Fever are missing, Caitlin. They're missing Aaliyah, they're missing Lexi, they're missing Ty Harris. Passat wasn't at practice, so she might have been doing an exam. She might be finishing up her degree in this game. And look, it could be one of those things where if you are the Indiana Fever, you're like, we actually couldn't care less. Do I expect the Indiana Fever to run a single play? No. No. I do not expect the Indiana Fever to run a single set play. I do not expect the Indiana Fever to run any sort of proper defense. I do not really expect the Indiana Fever to be playing any players' major minutes today. But for the Dallas Wings, it's the first time they're being seen. And do they have... I just need to check how many preseason games the Wings have. Can I not click on Dallas anymore? Do I have to go and click on the... You can't click on the teams from this? The website's so shit now. Like, the website's so bad. Let's go to Dallas. So they play the Aces in one of their preseason game. And I'm like, I think they take the Aces game more seriously. Or I think they take this game more seriously than the Aces game. Like, they have to come out in the first half and actually like look like a WNBA team. Like, even the Dream last year, or yesterday, the Dream really took that first quarter seriously. Whereas the Indiana Fever took the first... I think the Indiana Fever took the first half seriously against the Dream. Took the first quarter very seriously. And I think we'll see something similar. I think we'll see something along those lines from the Fever today. Where they maybe take the first quarter seriously. They maybe take the first 8 minutes seriously. But I don't foresee them going and trying to play this game out like it's game 4 of the finals at any stage. Whether it be minute 1 or whether it be from minute 1 or whether it be from the end of the game. Like, I just don't see that see it being that seriously taking a game from the Indiana Fever. But look, at the end of the day, we've got a situation where it's a fun preseason game. We get to see Caitlin against Paige, and it could be kind of cool. It could be kind of cool to see. And yeah, I'm hoping, I am really, really hoping that like we get to see the likes of Raven Johnson. We get to see some... I would love to have seen minutes out of Passat, but she's not playing. There's a lot of players where I'm like, look, I kind of want to see these players. So yeah, see you guys.